Live in the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Blake and Cortney dropped by. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey Dave, how's it going?
Better than I deserve. Welcome, welcome. So you're here to do your debt-free scream.
Yes, we are.
And where do you live?
We're out in Denver, Colorado.
Very cool. And how much debt have you paid off?
$89,000.
Very good. And how long did that take?
5 long years.
5 long years, all right. And range of income during the 5 long years?
Well, we started off making nothing. I was unemployed after the banking crisis. Had some odds and end job delivering pizza. Thank you for the idea. And at that point, halfway through or so, we were making about $36,000. And then started a business. And this was last year, we made 72 with that.
Yay!
So doubled it. Or 0 to 72,000.
Yeah, that's like infinite from there. Yeah, that's awesome. Way to go, man. So what kind of debt was the $89,000?
It was everything. Personal loan, student loans, lots of credit cards, even some money owed to the library.
I mean, you didn't leave anybody out, baby.
No,
we got them all in there.
Yeah, I like that one because it was easy to pay off
very
fast.
That's the first one. So 5 years ago, Cortney, what happened?
We were sitting at home, unexpectedly surprised, but greatest blessing of our life, had our daughter, and she was born with health needs, so we went from 2 incomes to 1 income, sitting in a 3,000 square foot home with 3 cars in the 3-car garage doing normal.
Ooh.
And down to 1 income. Daughter had her first eye surgery, and praise God, she can see perfectly. She's just a miracle.
Wow.
And he came home from work the week after her first surgery and had been let go from the bank.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah. So from 1 income, or 2 incomes to 1 income to no incomes.
So we were sitting around, I was listening to you on the radio, and I think that was the greatest day of his life because money was never easy for us. I'm the spender. I still love to spend. He's the wizard, the saver, calculating where it's coming from, and cash envelope saved our marriage, really.
Wow.
I can shop with freedom now and not worry about it, and he doesn't have to worry about sitting at home thinking, where's this coming from, and how are we paying for this?
And what's Cortney up to now? Yeah, really, I hear you. Cool. So the radio, you were listening on the radio, and you lose both jobs, and then you go, we got to get serious about this.
So we went to the library and checked out Total Money Makeover, read it in one night, found out our church was offering the class, signed up.
Cool.
Happiest day of your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then halfway through class, our son was born. And the class was a really great blessing to us. We were able to, start our plan and start getting out of debt.
Sold our house.
That was the first step.
Went down to 1 car for 3 of the 5 years. Moved somewhere smaller, and many months in.
Yeah, pretty early on in, right after he was born, we moved. And it was during your class that I got life insurance. So did my wife. And 6 months after that, I was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, my Lord.
Lymphoma. So during the process of the last 5 years, we fought it 3 times and was able to pay for it and still get out of debt. So it can be done for those out there listening. It's possible.
Yeah, we didn't carry any medical debt. We cash flowed it all 3 times.
So 3 times you've had it's come back twice.
Yes.
The lymphoma.
Yeah, and the last time it's been gone now for about 1.5 years. So we're also cancer free too.
Yes.
That's a good news.
Yeah.
Good news. Well, praise God. That's awesome.
But I want to thank you for the life insurance because without it, we would be really stressed out.
Yeah.
And that's something that I know for her has really, really helped get through all this. Just knowing that if and when this does come back, she's taken care of.
So how old were you when you got the insurance?
30.
Wow. Because no 30-year-olds die. Everybody knows that.
No.
Yeah.
But something in that class woke you up enough you went and got it, huh?
Yeah.
We're so grateful.
Man, that's so
grateful.
neat. Well, I'm glad Xander took care of you.
Yeah,
so you're set up because you're completely uninsurable, at least for a while, until you get a clean bill of health 5 years out or so.
Right.
Anyway. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, and it's given us the freedom to otherwise he'd be stuck to a job for the benefits at that company, life insurance. And because he had life insurance and a good amount of it and was wise about how we were doing with our finances, he was able to start a business and do what he loves and
double his income.
Right.
And while you're fighting cancer, this is unbelievable,
Right,
man.
and it only goes up from there. And I mean, he's a warrior. He will never say it, but he was working 60 hours a week through chemo the last time. I mean, he is just a fighter, and I'm so grateful for him.
Unbelievable. You guys are amazing.
Well, God, really. I mean, between God and you saved our marriage, and just made our family so much richer, and we feel so blessed.
So what kind of business did you open?
So we do after-school enrichment programs for elementary age. We teach chess and Lego classes, and also performance magic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
It's a lot of fun. Get to work with kids again. I do a lot of the management side of the business as far as hiring coaches and
So
working with
what,
the
you
schools.
started the business to make more money, or how did you end up starting a business?
Just wanted to get back to working with kids. I had done that a long time before. And when we moved to Denver 10 years ago, I just needed work. Work with a bank. And so it was nice to get back to kids. And then I have a business partner that I work with. And he and I will be attending your Master Series next week.
All right.
So look forward to seeing you there, and we're really excited about coming.
Very cool.
But he has some experience in it as well, and so we've been working together and trying to grow it, and
God's been good to us.
providing for us. And
Yeah.
it's fun being self-employed, but it's also not fun being
Oh,
self-employed.
it's scary as crud some days. The editor of Ebony Magazine, John Johnson, used to say that the entrepreneur is the only person who can go from sheer terror to sheer exhilaration and back every 24 hours. It's the highs and the lows are amazing. They really are. But it's in your case, it's given you control of everything and the ability to double your income. So it's just absolutely incredible. Man, you guys you've touched every base. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Well, and we followed your advice. We sold everything. Anytime something would go missing in the house, we've downsized 3 times. The kids would blame me and say, Mommy, you consignment sailed it. And I didn't. It was there. They just couldn't find it.
You sold more of my stuff, Mom.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, now that you fought through cancer, job losses, a special needs situation, man, it's amazing. And $89,000 still gets paid off in 5 years. But you downsized and you chopped and you took the machete to some of the lifestyle stuff, didn't you?
Everything. Everything. I went from shopping at Macy's and Nordstrom to the Salvation Army, and my kids think that's the greatest treasure hunt ever.
It is.
It is.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How's it feel now to not have any debt? You're standing here.
I still don't, it hasn't settled in.
It's amazing. The spender in me went from debts going out every month to now that account is the Get Living Fund, and we get to truly get living and do things we haven't been able to do for 5 years because going to the grocery store was a risk for germs. So we're just so grateful to have freedom financially and freedom just to live and go and do what God calls us to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Amazing. Well, I mean, with good life insurance in place and Blake with Cortney, she knows how to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, so she can run this thing. So, I mean, if something bad comes around, then that's got to give you a lot of peace.
Yeah, just keep on with the steps.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without him, though, so we can't go anywhere.
Well, I wasn't getting up a trip. I'm just thinking, that with all you got, I mean, 3 times you faced this, and so that's a big deal for him to know that you're taken care of, and that you now, versus the Cortney that we started with earlier in the conversation, you're on fire for this stuff, and you got control of everything. So that's very cool. Well, I'm very proud of you guys. Wow, what fighters you are! How fun!
It is great.
Very cool. What a victory story. I love it.
Wonderful.
And cancer-free, baby.
Yes.
That's what we're going for right there. I love it. All right, Blake and Cortney, and your kids' names are what?
Hadley and Nolan.
Hadley and Nolan. And how old are they?
7 and 5.
7 and 5. Perfect. All right. $89,000 paid off in 5 years. Man, what a story. It's Blake, Cortney, Hadley, and Nolan. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
Ready to count it down? 3, 2, 1.
We're debt-free!
Oh, my gosh. How wonderful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's how it's done, folks. Man, what fighters. Whew. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.